The plane is taken over by the hijackers. They end up shooting all the staff, and they don't even spare the pilots. The hijackers gun down a police officer when she tries to intervene, making their intentions clear. They won't hesitate to kill anyone who comes between them and their mission. The news of the hostage situation reaches the National Security Agency, NSA. Deputy Toyin, who was just about to open an envelope revealing whether a promotion request was accepted or denied, is called in to be told about Oceanic Flight 420. She lets the letter sit on her desk for the time being and goes into the control room. Meanwhile, 20 minutes pass and the plane is left with only 77 minutes of fuel. With the fail-safe disengaged, the airplane is headed straight for a crash unless a miracle happens. The only known information so far is that the hostiles could be Russian separatists. Hawkins gives the orders for Code Orange even after being requested against them by Deputy Toyin. Toyin constantly tries to send him messages through a special earpiece device. The nurse and the bearded man try hard to save the pilot. With the pilot's son sitting right beside his bleeding father, it became a more pressing responsibility. The nurse tells the boy that the hijacker who helped revive his father was actually an agent who would help everyone get out safely. It pisses the agent off, as the more people got to know about his real identity, the more chance there was of the other hijackers also becoming aware of it. The agent successfully installs the failsafe. All he had to do now was punch the authorization code into it, and the control room would reroute the plane safely to a nearby airport, but he didn't. Here came a twist even Hawkins didn't expect. The nurse is told by a dying Marco that, in actuality, he was the Interpol agent and the one in the cockpit was the gang's leader. The man now in control of the plane was Enid, who had found Marco's earpiece that he lost during the turbulence. He took out his gang members whenever he got the chance because he couldn't ascertain which one of them was the actual traitor. He interacted with the NSA and regained control of the plane with their help, making it possible for him to crash it and detonate the nuclear bomb. Hawkins had destroyed his happy family by taking his son away from him, and now he would take away his entire country. His plan, however, is thwarted by Kim, the nurse, who shoots him and gets in the cockpit to try and steer the plane. In his dying moments, he sees the innocent pilot's son and remembers his own young son, who had died at the hands of a stranger. His conscience awakens, and he realizes that the chain of revenge should stop with him. Realizing that the autopilot couldn't reach the designated faraway airport, he gets in the cockpit and helps Kim manually land the plane on a nearby private runway just seconds before the fuel runs out, helping her avoid the nuclear tragedy. After the successful mission, Toyin finds her sixth rejection waiting for her in the envelope she left on her desk. Hawkins, however, resigns and lets her take the lead.